It was October 2024 in Valley City. That was my first NDSA meeting. And I was like, oh my goodness, I've never seen anything like this before. And I thought it was really cool to see people from UND, from Minot, from Williston. Like, I never get to interact with these people on a daily basis and also learn about their schools.
Interesting thing, like I could go to Dickinson all the way close to my farm and I could go hunt after it. Or I could go to Bismarck where I have other family, and like just going around the state was an interesting thing to me. So then my sophomore year I decided to start coming to NDSAs.
Well, it's a really fun time. You get to meet so many people and you get to see different campuses that you might not get a chance to visit because you're already committed to a college. And so it gives you a chance to see how different colleges run. Also, you feel better leaving because you're like, I got to make a difference for the NDUS.
What really got me involved with student government and student leadership is just the opportunity to impact others' lives and to advocate for fellow students for a better way of life. Well, the North Dakota Student Association is an association. It's a body of students that are dedicated to advocating for the betterment of student life across the entire university system across North Dakota. And so a lot of things we do include initiatives advocating the state legislature, to the State Board of Higher Education. We represent about 45,000 students from across 11 campuses. And so our job is to make sure that those campuses and those students are represented to the governing bodies. So the State Board of Higher Education, the North Dakota Legislature, the University System Office.
So I joined student government at UND this year, and I'm currently the Engineering Art College of Engineering and Mine Senator. So I got elected last semester, and then all my peers in student government told me about NDSA. And so I was really interested in coming to these meetings and seeing what it was all about. But I think it's very important for students to be able to give our feedback and our opinions to our lawmakers in North Dakota.
There's a lot of bills and policies that have a huge impact on student life. Take for instance the Challenge Grant. The Challenge Grant is a matching fund grant that's basically the state legislature provides for scholarships to the universities from the donors that the universities manage to get. That in turn helps provide scholarships for the students, and so that it decreases their costs and increases their affordability.
And then another aspect is like the student-centric thing. So I remember like a current event, there's positions that the board's taking right now, and I remember NDSA writing a resolution, and I remember 3 board members coming to me and saying, I never thought about that in that way, and I've changed my mind because of what the student said, which is a big deal. I don't think that happens everywhere. I would bet that happens in minimal places.
It's something that I didn't realize that was NDSA, and I was like, oh, they don't really want to hear our opinions, but I can't remember one of the resolutions that passed last year, and I was like, oh, people respect the NDSA because we are real students who are attending these colleges.
It's really easy to think about the large scale, the big projects, talking to legislators, talking to administrative staff, but sometimes it's something as simple as hosting a study night or hosting hot chocolate, doing something for finals. I think the biggest way to figure out what students need is to actually talk to the students themselves and just be on the ground communicating with them, because I found just knowing who they are can sometimes be all the difference, and just being an avenue where when they do need something, they know that they can come to you.
Over the years, I've got to meet well over 150 different individuals from across the campuses. I think that's my favorite part, being a part of the association, is just the connectivity that we have and the friendly atmosphere that we have. I think that's what really caught me in the first place, is just the welcoming atmosphere that the NDSA had back when I first joined in 2019.
My mom, she does listen to when I talk about this, and she thinks it's so cool just because it's, like I say, we get to basically speak for all of students, and then the government hears what we have to say, and she's like, I could never imagine doing that.
Being an NDSA, being on the State Board of Higher Education, being a student senator on my campus has given me leadership experience, so when I start my dental practice or other companies, I'll have real world understanding of how to deal with people that have different opinions on different topics.
So I gained a lot of leadership skills and professional development skills, public speaking skills, through the North Dakota Student Association that I otherwise wouldn't have.
My dialogue and my experiences with other people actually can have an impact, and that was probably the biggest thing that kept me coming back to it.